Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be doing some really nice summer recipes. This is a recipe that I absolutely love. It's the Detox Salad. It's super easy, fuss-free. You can throw it in a container in the fridge. It lasts days and days and days. It's great to top salads with. You can add this on top of regular greens. You can eat it on its own. It's just really, really easy and super delicious. And of course, there's so much nutrition packed in this Detox Salad. So I made a large quantity. You don't have to make as much as me. I did two, I guess, regular size cauliflowers. I don't know, they were a good size. I wanted to show you guys in the first clip. That way you can kind of judge how much you get out of it. So I had two of those and I had some broccoli as well. So I think I got two pretty good size broccoli florets, and I used all of the broccoli like I'm showing you guys, even the stalks, because that is still super nutritious and you shouldn't be throwing it away. It tastes just the same. It's no big deal. It's all getting shred up anyway in the processor, and I just do it in batches. Now I have a big processor and I still had to do it in batches, so keep that in mind. If you have a small processor or one that is less powerful, do it in small batches. That way it doesn't get all like heated up and caked up. So what I do is I do a little bit at a time and I throw it in a larger bowl and then I mix it up later. So I really like this combo of the cauliflower and broccoli. I add more cauliflower than broccoli in mine. That's my preference. You can do the opposite if you like more broccoli versus cauliflower. Totally customizable. You can add carrots in here. Sometimes if I have carrots, I will also add that in because it gives a pop of color. And of course you got the orange in there as well, which is really nice and of course nutritious. So as far as seeds go, sometimes I don't put them in, but I do like them. So I try to implement, even if it's a little bit of the pumpkin seeds, because you like that kind of crunch going through the salad, which is really nice. And then I use the pure apple cider vinegar with the mother. So make sure you have pure apple cider vinegar. I don't use the vinegar that often anymore, but when I do, it's going to be in some of these raw salads and it's super, super delicious. And again, one of these jugs lasts you for ages and it's very cheap. Also add in at least, like I would say maybe half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup of my dried cranberries, because again, it adds a nice pop of color and a lot of nice flavor in the salad. So it depends on how much you want to use, but I would use at least half a cup at the very least, but I do add a bit more. And then as far as the seeds go, you can add sunflower seeds work really well too. I use those sometimes, but pumpkin seeds are a little bit bigger and you can see them better. And I don't know, it just gives that kind of crunch that I really like. So I would definitely add at least 1/3 of a cup, maybe even more of the sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, because again, it's a nice little addition to the salad. Like I said, the salad is really customizable. You add as much or as little as you prefer of each ingredient. And then as far as the apple cider vinegar goes, I really, caution against adding too much apple cider vinegar. It's going to look really dry. But don't worry, because as it sits, it's going to get flavorful. As it sits in the fridge, in the container, it's going to get more flavorful. So a little goes a long way. So I would say add like 4 tablespoons or so, maybe 5 tablespoons, and that's it. Leave it at that, give it a good mix, and then allow it to sit in the container in the fridge and allow it to season up. If you need more when you're serving it, you can go ahead and add a little drizzle. But trust me, I've made this salad before with too much vinegar and it, I don't know, ruined it for me personally. Other people said it still tasted good, but I prefer to add less vinegar. So again, customizable, you can do whatever you feel is best, but I would say 4 to 5 tablespoons max, and then allow it to season up. So as far as other seasonings, sometimes I add salt and pepper. Sometimes I add garlic salt to it just to add a little bit more flavor. But there are many times that I don't add anything. This is one of the cases. I didn't add any seasonings and it was so delicious. And again, it's really nice to have, just in the fridge, ready to go whenever you are ready to eat. That way you don't get peckish to go snack on other things. You have this healthy detox salad ready to go. So I also like to top my salads with it because it gives it an added, pizzazz to your salad, so it's not so boring, and a lot of extra nutrition. So if you want a topper for your salads, this is also a great idea. So what else am I having for summertime? You guys know I love my watermelon. I've been having a lot of watermelon almost every single day because it's really hydrating and really nutritious. Tomatoes, I'm picking bell peppers from the backyard. I'm really fortunate that every day I have something to pick from the backyard. There's kale growing like trees and every kind of tomato you can imagine out there. And I like adding a variety of tomatoes for this reason because I use them in different ways, and that way I don't get bored, and I always have some sort of a tomato to eat pretty much daily. So yeah, I've been having a lot of that. And then of course the detox salad on top of my regular greens just to jazz up my salads because it is fresh. And I really like having a lot of salads in the summer. So, you know, in this case, I just showed you guys a nice sweet potato that was baked, and then I have my greens and my detox salad on top. That's a very staple meal for me because it's just quick and easy and very nutritious. So this is me struggling in the garden because when I don't bring a bowl with me, I'm always struggling because there's always way too many to pick. But yeah, that is basically what I've been having. So another staple for me, especially in the summer, is my veggie and tofu bowls. Super easy, and I can whip it up between 10 and 15 minutes, depending on how long it takes me to cook my tofu. So usually I like my tofu like a scrambled tofu, and I add some brown rice into it just to bulk it up because adding that brown rice is going to make you full for a really long time. And if you don't and you just eat the tofu, you're just not going to stay full enough, and then that's when you're going to be like turning to other things that are unhealthy. So in my opinion, bulk it up, have a good portion, even have 2 plates if you need to, but at least it's whole foods, it's real veggies, and you know it's homemade, and you know what's in it, you know the ingredients. And yeah, this is just a perfect staple meal for me. It is quick and easy and packed with so much nutrition. So Dr. Bernard suggests that women going through perimenopause and menopause incorporate more soy products in their diet because it really helps with a lot of the symptoms that a lot of us are having. So I am incorporating some edamame. He says at least 1 cup a day, and preferably, you know, start your day with something like this because it's going to help a lot with your hormone levels. So I've been incorporating that because I think I'm heading into perimenopause, and it just, if it helps, why not? I'm going to try it. And it's super delicious and protein rich, and why not? I just eat it plain. Sometimes I sprinkle a little bit of salt, but this is something that I'm having daily as well. So you guys know, you've seen it many times in the channel, that I love my collard wraps. I love using that or kale, and I make my wraps with it with rice or potatoes, a homemade sauce of some kind. Usually it's like a garlicky sauce of some kind. And then I'd like to add in something like tofu just for added protein, or sometimes I'll throw in chickpeas, or I'll mash up chickpeas and add that as my protein and fiber source. But it's super easy and so nutritious and very fresh for the summertime. And again, you're in a hurry in the summer and you just want something quick and easy, and this just is perfect. Okay, you guys know that I love my smoothie bowls. They top me up with the nutrition and make sure that I'm getting everything that I need. This is also a great way of me adding a little bit of extra protein in. So I do throw in protein in there because now I'm going into perimenopause. Again, I need to worry about a little bit more protein into my diet just to keep my bones strong and to keep myself healthy. So I definitely love my smoothie bowls. The fruit gives me a lot of energy, and it's really filling and refreshing during the summertime. So I will always incorporate my smoothie bowls. So I hope you found some inspiration for some summertime meals, and I hope you try the detox salad. Thanks so much for being here this week, guys, and I will see you soon in the next video. Health, joy, and positive vibes to each and every one of you.